Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 275. Welcome again to the Business Finance Bulletin with me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, launch of the Business Banking Resolution Service, Experian makes applying for finance easier, and MarketInvoice now to support larger businesses via its corporate solutions service. When it comes to making a complaint about your bank or lender, if you're an individual or a sole trader, then it's relatively straightforward. You go to the bank's internal complaint process. If you're not happy with the outcome, you can then turn to the Financial Ombudsmen Service. However, if you're a limited company, you can't use that service. So what can you do? Well, the banks have realized that there is a gap here, and so they've voluntarily put an independent board together called the Business Banking Resolution Service. Now, to be eligible to use this, you have to be a business turning over up to a maximum of £10 million a year and have total assets worth less than £7.5 million and not be eligible to use the Financial Ombudsmen Service. Now, this service is going into soft launch, ready for the full launch in 2020, and they are now looking for some test cases. They want to launch a pilot phase just to test out its principles and its processes. So if you do have a complaint and you want to be part of this pilot program, just go along to the Business Banking Resolution Service website, which is the BBRS.org, and there you'll find out how to sign up for this pilot program. When raising finance for our business clients, one comment we regularly get is a level of amazement as to how much documentation is required by lenders these days. They like to see annual accounts, manager information, financial projections, 3 to 6 months bank statements, copies of ID. The list tends to go on. Well, Experian, the credit reference agency, has realized that perhaps this process can be streamlined, and it's launched its Commercial Acumen service. So the idea is you will have an online file, a secure place where you can put all this information there. You'll also give them permission, and when requested, to pull off live bank statements from your bank. So all the information that you provide will be up to date. Now, from a lender's perspective, this is an interesting idea. So you share the link, you give them approval to access your file. Now, one thing that they know is Experian will have identified you. Also, because the information on your bank statements are being pulled live from the bank, they know then that these bank statements are genuine. And so the element of fraud is taken away in terms of identification and documentation provided. So a great idea there from Experian, and be interesting to see whether other providers take up this idea of a central hub which you can share with lenders when applying for finance. News from online business finance provider MarketInvoice that is now extending its range of services to larger UK companies. MarketInvoice is an online provider of invoice discounting and also unsecured business loans. They've now announced the creation of a specialist team designed to support businesses turning over up to a maximum of £50 million a year. Subject to turnover, they'll provide you with an invoice discounting line of up to £5 million and a business loan up to a maximum of £500,000. So great to see MarketInvoice extending its range of services to larger businesses. It also says that those limits are going to be reviewed and possibly increased over the next couple of months, so even more support being provided. If you want to know more about MarketInvoice, just go along to their website, which is marketinvoice.com, or alternatively drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and we'll happily talk through the options with you. That's it for this bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed watching and listening, and if you did, please don't forget to give a like and a share. So that's it. Look forward to being with you next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.